All right, what's going on, guys? So we haven't talked about Call of Duty in a little while, but I seen on Twitter they were advertising this new bundle for Vanguard. I thought it was a typo at first when I seen the tweet. I couldn't believe it, but apparently not, because I actually had to get on the game. I actually had to download the update because I haven't played in a couple months. I downloaded it and I got on the game myself just to go look at the store and make sure that it was true. And sure enough, it is true. Let me show you guys this very cool new bundle in case anyone was interested in purchasing it. So this is the Hellhounds Mastercraft Tracer Pack, and it can be yours for the very small price of $39.99. So this is basically a $40 bundle. Now, I have never seen that price before. I haven't played in a couple months, like I said, so I could be wrong, but I think that this is the most they have ever tried to sell a bundle for. Now, keep in mind, the entire game itself is $60, so they are charging 2/3 of the price of the full game for a bundle. Kind of crazy to think about when you look at the ratio there, right? Like, I don't know about you guys, but it just doesn't sit right with me to purchase a $40 bundle on Call of Duty. Like, it just wouldn't feel right. I just can't do that. Like, maybe I'm just too old school. You know, I basically played since the very beginning, right? But I remember in Black Ops 2 when they would sell us camos for $2. And everyone here that has played Black Ops 2, which I would think is a lot of people still, you know that those were some fire camos. Maybe the best camos we've ever gotten in Call of Duty. And they were only $2, all right? And it was well worth the money because I definitely got way more than $2 of enjoyment out of those camos. I would even say I guess those camos were underpriced, you know what I mean? Because I feel really happy about that purchase. And what's actually even crazier is those camos were actually better. And I don't necessarily mean from like a visual standpoint, even though those camos did look visually very good, but I do see some like good stuff in the store from time to time as well now, even though it's like, 10 times the price. But back then, you could actually buy a camo and put it on any gun that you wanted in the game. And there was no restrictions on attachments or anything like that. You could do whatever you want and the camo would be on your gun. But nowadays, for those of you that have never purchased a bundle or anything like that, for the last couple years, the camo only works on the specific gun that you buy it for, and it won't work on any other gun. And not only that, if that wasn't bad enough, if you change up some of the attachments that they have pre-built into the gun, the camo actually gets ruined because the new attachments won't have the camo on it. So the camo is only like a half your gun. It just looks really stupid. So you have to use the terrible attachments that they choose. Once again, I don't know why they choose the attachment that they choose because they clearly don't know how to play the game. I don't know if I've ever seen a bundle with the correct proper good attachments on it. It's always some weird stuff that no one would use. It just doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? It's a complete scam, and I think maybe a lot of people don't know that before they buy it, and then they get it and they're like, wait a minute, I can't do this with it, I can't do that, you know what I mean? And then it's too late, you know what I mean? You already been finessed. If you want to tax people for camos and overcharge, okay, that's one thing, but can you at the very least, provide a good product in return? Is that too much to ask for? How are we going backwards, right? The price is going up, but the camos are getting worse. That's not how the world works. That doesn't make sense. This is my personal opinion. Maybe some of you guys disagree. I don't know. Let me know in the comments or whatever. But there is just no way I would ever buy a $40 bundle. I just cannot do that. It's just over the line. It's too much. It just doesn't make sense. I can't do it. But I would be open to buying 4 $10 bundles. I think $10 is a way more fair price. I mean, we all did that in BO2, right? Nobody just bought one of those $2 DLC camos. We all bought a few or maybe even all of them. I don't remember how many there were. There was maybe 10 of them. I don't know. I think I bought all of them. You know what I mean? So I spent way more than $2 because it adds up, the more that you buy. So personally, I would spend way more on the game if they had more reasonable prices. And I think that applies to a lot of people. Obviously, I don't have their finances in front of me, Maybe they have done the research on that and they decided that no, people actually would not spend more. I don't know, you know what I mean? But I would love to see some analysis on that if they have any. I just don't believe it. I really think people would spend more if it was cheaper. I mean, that's just basic business, you know what I mean? So I don't see why it wouldn't apply to Call of Duty as well. But this current system is just not it, man. This whole bundle thing is a complete scam. I don't know if they think we're all like stupid or something and we can't see what's going on, but like it's pretty obvious what you're doing, right? Like they're giving you a quote unquote bundle of stuff so that they can package it all together and charge you a way higher price than selling you something individually. But the problem is, half the bundle is useless garbage. Like, all I want is a camo. And maybe from time to time, I would be interested in an operator if they had, like, some cool stuff. You know what I mean? If they did, like, some cool collabs, like Fortnite does collabs with, like, everyone, right? If they had maybe, like, a cool collab, maybe I'd buy an operator because Call of Duty is first person. So, you know, you don't really see your character that much. So it's like, it's not that cool to have a cool character. But the most important thing is the camo. That's the number one thing people are looking at in the bundle. But then they add in all this extra shit. Like, nobody cares about your fucking calling cards, emblems, and keychains and shit. Do you guys remember that you used to be able to create your own emblems? Do you guys remember back in like BO1, BO2? You could customize your own emblem. There would be like tutorials on YouTube of how to make like cool like characters or whatever. There's so much stuff. People would spend hours making like a really nice emblem for themselves. And now, not only do they take that feature away, they're trying to sell you emblems instead. Like, imagine taking a feature away only to bring it back for a price. Like, that's what they did, you know? Like, that's crazy, you know? So bottom line, no chance I would ever spend $40 on a bundle. Like, it's just not happening. Don't care what's in it. Don't care. It is just not an acceptable price to sell something in a game, and nothing else needs to be said on top of that, really. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to have a little talk to you guys about Call of Duty. It's been a while since we had any Call of Duty discussion, so finally I had something to talk about. I just couldn't believe that we're having $40 bundles now. I mean, what's next? A $60 bundle next year? The same price as the game? Like, that's crazy, man. I don't know where this is headed. So anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, check out my last video if you missed it. What was it actually? I forgot. Oh, Drake, I would say basically stole some troll's girl off Instagram. Like, he followed her, messaged her, and it was like, that guy's marriage might be messed up now because of Drake. It's actually kind of crazy. So anyways, check that video out if you missed it. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.